Do it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to swap this guy's gun out. He's favoring it heavily over his fist. So the issue here is that he's a melee combatant. Focus fire this down. Well, that was nice. Him opening fire as he ran at them. Do it. I'll be Ooh, I got strategic supplies that replenish the strategic only stuff. I'll be surprised if any of the items I got there weren't corrupted. Yeah, that's nice. Oh, they're pretty tanky.
It is done. Move on. Our enemies reveal themselves. Chaos forces targeting me.
Heavy bolter.
They have me pinned. Hope is the first one. Your orders. Close on the enemy's guns. Where we need it, destroy them. It is done. Move on.
Plague champion. Do it.
Destroy them. My power is experience improves me.
Ugh. Wish you knew what that plus meant.
It is done. Move on.
Come on, over here.
It has been captured for your use.
Already. That was easy.
The traitor legions are here.
Do it.
Chaos forces targeting me. Your orders.
Do it.
It is done. Move on. Hostiles. Foul demons.
Attack.
Target eliminated.
Charge.
Traitors, beset me. They have me pinned.
Charge.
Close on the enemy's guns. Your orders. Close on the enemy's guns. We have a new target. I want those guns destroyed.
Come on. Hit it. You literally hit it once and it's gone. There we go.
Move on.
More than a hit, but whatever.
It is done. Move on.
Go, ye muster up here. Oh, you can help him from a distance. Didn't think it would count for him. Everyone cluster.
It is done. Move on. It is done. Move on.
Nice.
We destroy the forces of chaos. I see Answer their attacks with holy fury, brothers. The enemy falls.
Close on the enemy's guns. It is done. Move on. Destroy them. Destroy them.
Hear your turncoat life is forfeit. All who oppose me shall fall.
Where are we needed?
Beat him. Yo.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
1, 2, 3, 4. And to take a drink. Oh, we just wait for him to catch up. Wow, you're a big one.
Go readily, brothers.
Do it.
Your orders.
Target eliminated.
It is done. Move on. Reposition. Mark.
We are beset by foes.
Seek and destroy. Seek and destroy. It is done. Move on.
Okay, take this down. Come on. It's funny that the Terminators and the Dreadnoughts move at the same speed. Charge.
A gift for our dark lords. Barrage incoming. Move.
To engage. There, go!
Well, I'm sure they'll come back eventually.
Assault squad repositioning.
Hopefully they'll just get lost or something.
Answer their attacks with holy fury, brother. Another enemy of man falls to us.
Destroy them.
Venerate the immortal emperor.
Assault Marines, prepare for war. Destroy them.
My power is ours to share.
It is done. Move on.
One of our tarantula sentry guns is under enemy attack. Under attack! Captured for the chaos shall never triumph!
Nope. Oh, here's hope no need those supplies.
The enemy is here.
Charge. Do it.
We destroy the forces of chaos!
Wow. Bits went everywhere.
It is done. Move on.
All who oppose me shall fall. Drive them back into the warp.
We can ignore it.
The corruption of chaos shall never
Fine. Do it.
There. That should silence the heretics' guns. Erosa's fragile guardsmen can advance without trembling now. This victory will
Again, like I said, most Marines don't really care for the people they're protecting. It's the minority stance of actually giving a damn. Yeah, all the ones I got there are corrupted. Aegis of Obliteration, 2 to Stamina, 2 to Range, 2 to Will, 180 Health, 11 Melee Skill, 100 Suppression, Resistance, and cannot be knocked back. Stripped from a mortally wounded Astral Claw Renegade during the Badab War, Techmarine Domitus believed it is his duty to restore this relic for use against the enemies of man. He did not succeed. Before his fall to heresy and madness, Jeffros was a feared veteran of the Crimson Fists. It was a feared veteran of the Crimson Fists. An Inquisitor barred Jeffros from returning to Rin's world during his chapters of need, instead pressing the Marine into service in the hunt for a single heretic within the undercity of a hive Qualatus on Turin Primus. Jeffros responded by slaughtering every underdweller he could find, mainly with this very weapon. You can hear me, and I'm recording. You can see his thing. Yeah, you can hear me. It's all fine. 44, 45, 46, 47. Rin's World. I think I remember reading a bit of lore about that. Yeah, there's actually a very touching bit in that. Basically, the Crimson Fist's headquarters. Just had to double check, it was the right one. The Crimson Fist headquarters on a planet got hit badly. It was a bit of a fuffle with the lore, like how it works, but basically, their fortress monster on the planet got hit hard, and they had to actually flee. One of their vehicles actually was an incredible badass. It was a Land Raider. By sheer machine spirit alone, started gunning down the orcs, apparently. And when the orcs ripped open the door, it vented its core on them, killing more. They managed to salvage the machine spirit from it to, to put it into a new war machine so it can keep doing what it's doing. But yeah, normally you gotta pilot it, but such was the potency of the spirit or whatever. Apparently it did it itself, if I'm remembering it correctly, or if what I'm remembering isn't wrong. But yeah, in it, there's basically the issue with the Crimson Fist was they didn't really see that planet as theirs. It was merely where their base was. That was it. They had no real compassion for the people that were there. So basically, orcs were hitting the planet, and some refugees did flock to them. they allowed well, I don't know, one that did, a woman and her two children. There, she was told, like, fine, you can come with us if you can keep up. We're not slowing down for you. So this woman tried to keep up with these superhumans, carrying her two children. Obviously, the trek across the land, you know, was too much for her. She ended up collapsing, or was best about it. There's while the guy in charge didn't really care for him. Whatever events had happened had warmed him up to like see these as his people, as his planet rather than just where his base is. So while the book apparently baits you into thinking he's going to just shoot her, because it emphasizes the bolter on his wrist, on his like wrist-mounted gun, not bolter, whatever wrist-mounted weapon he has. Instead, I'll read it from 1D4chan. You did well. He tells her, you did well to bring them this far. It is time someone else carried you now. Then he picks her up in his arms, along with her kids, and rejoins his battle brothers. Which is very sweet. But like initially, yeah, she does collapse. I'll read it from what it says here. And actually, yeah, it gives context. This is off the 1D4chan page. There's a part from the Rindsworld novel where Captain Cortez saves a mother and her kids, one of which is only a baby, from being murdered by orcs. Cantor is quite displeased at this, knowing that there are very few Crimson Fists left. They cannot afford to take refugees along for the ride. However, he mentions they can tag along if they can keep up with his starties. Eventually, the mother fatigues and falters, falling to her knees. The column of Marines halt as their chapter master moves to the back, where the reader is led to believe that he's about to kill her, given his wrist-mounted stormbolter is very, very close to her head. She pleads that her children were so heavy, and she tried. What does Cantor do? Let me stress that he did not want her in the first place. What does he do? He replies with, and then you see the Ultra Smurfs doing a doubly heartwarming and doubly awesome act of kindness, and then references the fall of Damnos, which I have no context of. Then to clarify that they do save civilians from the Tyranids in Shadow of Leviathan, and Graham McNeil shows that they care about the lives of people in his Ultramarines novels. But yeah, it's and the bit about the Land Raider named Rin's Might somehow managed to skillfully pilot itself using only its machine spirit, take out a good chunk of the invading orc horde, including a war boss, with hellishly accurate weapon fire. When it ran out of ammo, it tried to run over the orcs. When its treads were clogged with bodies and its doors smashed open, it was entered by looters seeking to take it, afterward it vented its reactor and killed them all with hot plasma. The Crimson Fist were able to recover the machine spirit of Rin's Might, now trying a vehicle to house the machine spirit. They probably needed a Titan chassis to contain that much awesome and a little mile of parchment for its purity seals. Yeah, 'cause that is awesome. But somehow the orcs managed to hit them through a void shield. But yeah, I'm not really sure how that works. But line here about Pedro Cantor. The guy in center is Pedro. He's a good fighter, great tactician, a real nice guy. He also knows flamenco. But yeah, I'm not sure what the book is called, unless it's just Rin's World. Due to their naming, they're called Mexican Marines. uh, or alternatively Spanish Marines. So Rinsworld. Yeah, it's outright called Rinsworld. RYNN apostrophe S World. So 2010 book. So yeah. When the Daemon Prince Karnax Voldarius Voldorius. Oh yes, that was the one referenced in they did that podcast. Text speech device. If they ever had a text speech device, their White Scars one, same demon from that. Apparently he was a pansy. Like he's a Daemon Prince, but that's a hefty title. He does not measure up to it in the slightest. I think he bullshitted it out. Is it Sensei or was that a different thing? There's like some nanite swarm. I just unleashed it and it's, ravaged a sector of the, solar system, causing so much death that he ascended. When, he didn't, wasn't through his skilled arms or powerful magic. He just had a device that was it. It's like, I think that was it, or maybe that was someone else. No idea. Regrettably, my knowledge of 40k War is wholly at best. It's like a block of cheese. When initiated his assault on Cadia, this weapon was wielded in his army. Though the White Scars and Raven Guard eventually turned back the so-called Blood Tide, the memory of Karnax's triumph still linger within this Chainblade. Ooh, reduces armor rating to all nearby Chaos Marines. Artificer Power Armor with an energy field specifically tuned to the tolerances of the Mark VI Heresy pattern and model that remains the base of most Chaos Space Marine power armor. Ooh, cheeky. Unrelenting. Every soul cannon for the tactical dreadnought armor is the pinnacle of Imperial technology, lovingly maintained by the chapter's tech marines and only granted to most deserving of warriors. This particular variant contains advanced gyro stabilizers that work in tandem with the Terminator armor to maintain perfect balance at all times. The tactical dreadnought armor? I'm confused. Venerable.